All right. Hello, everybody.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, so you can hear me.
Yeah.
All right. So my name is Ladi, and I'm, from Hub234. We actually had over 30 people who were supposed to join, but I guess they'll join us as we go along. But in the interest of time, I'd say we should start. Okay. All right. So, many of you, you know, got to hear about this from one or two of our vendors who have already worked with us for a couple of years. So I'm just going to give a brief presentation, and then, uh, and the presentation will be telling you everything you need to know about moving your business or, well, globalizing your business. Okay. All right. So I'll just share my screen. All right. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
All right, I'll just start this slideshow. All right, so like I said before, my name is Ladi, and I'm from Hub234 Limited. This presentation is going to be telling you how you can streamline your international operations and begin to sell abroad without, any investment at all. Okay. The entire thing is free, and we'll be explaining how it works. All right. So, who are we at Hub234? Hub234, you can see our company registration number there, is a company that's registered in the UK. We run an online multi-store marketplace that helps Nigerians, such as yourselves, who have like ready-to-wear brands or fashion brands. We help them sell their products in the UK and beyond. What we offer each of our vendors is a free website, which would have only your own products, which you can use to market your products, your brand. That website will have its own unique web link, which you can put. What our vendors do is they put it in their Instagram handle and or their social media handle, and then they direct their customers to it. We also give you an automated checkout system that will correctly calculate the shipping fee for anybody who buys from you. All right. What we help our vendors do is, once the products arrive at our UK warehouse, we handle the delivery to your customers from there. All right. So Hub234 was set up to help Nigerian brands go global. Okay. There are a lot of issues that are, that plague Nigerian brands, when they want to sell internationally, and we were set up to help you, avoid those pitfalls as well. So we want to be able to help you build your international credibility and also earn a consistent income. All right. So what are some of the issues that disturb Nigerian brands? Number one is high international shipping costs. So for most of your customers, if you sell one item, you have to pay, this is from DHL's website, and this is the starting amount that you have to pay to ship one thing anywhere in the world. All right. By the time you put in the name of the country, this price could actually go up. So it's usually very high, and this discourages people from buying from Nigerian brands. Another issue is collecting international fees. Now, if you were going to charge anybody, let's say, for instance, £20, this is from Paystack sites. This is how much Paystack will charge, will deduct from whatever money you make. So 3.9% will come to almost about £6. Well, almost about £7, and then they'll still charge you 100 naira. So for every sale you make, this is what Paystack will charge you. All right. And then, of course, if you are going to build a website to market to people internationally, sometimes you may be able to do it through social media, but it's easier for you if you have a website. Now, this is the cost of you running a website in Nigeria. This is almost, the cheapest is 100,000 naira, and that is even without building a website. That's just the cost of hosting the website. So what we hope to be able to do for you is this. We want to introduce you to a smarter system. All right. So this system allows you to sell your products directly from Nigeria. Before this, our vendors used to ship their products in bulk to us, and then when they sell, we would fulfill for them, we would deliver for them. But we're looking at, trying to help other people who cannot necessarily tie down that kind of capital by shipping products in bulk. So we're allowing people to sell directly from Nigeria. Once you've sold it, you'll send the product to our Nigerian warehouse. And then what we do is that we will collate all the orders and then ship them in one bulk shipment to the UK, and then from there we'll distribute it. All right. Once we are able to collate and ship, that drastically reduces the amount of shipping that your customer or you have to pay to get your products to their home. All right. So the reason why this model works is that number one, you are going to be leveraging on shared logistics. I showed you the price of shipping one item, but did you know that if you were going to ship 10 kg as a bulk shipment, you'll be paying about 85,000 naira. So 39 pounds is about today about 80,000. But if you were going to ship 10 kg, you'd be spending about 85,000 naira to ship 10 kg. So if we can collate everybody's orders into one shipment, we can ship it for 85,000 naira, and then that makes it cheaper for everybody. Another reason why it works is that because we have two warehouses, that means we can collate at one end and then we can distribute at the other end. All right. We offer UK fulfillment, which is really, really fast. And then, of course, we also offer fulfillment to other countries. We cover Europe, we cover Canada, and, we can deliver to those places at a much reduced rate than if we were going to ship it directly from Nigeria. All right. I'll be showing you some of these rates in later slides. Another thing that works for you is that our solution offers automated checkout. All right. So you don't need to argue with any customers. Just send them to the site. Once they pick, your product and they add it to the cart, it will automatically tell them how much they're supposed to pay to get that product to their doorstep. All right, so how much do we charge? Because I'm sure you're wondering that this is going to be there's a catch. Our current model allows you, there are no monthly fees, there are no hidden charges. We charge £3 on every product that you sell. All right, and you don't need to do anything at the point where you add the product. Just add the £3 to your price. So, for instance, if you were going to sell the product for say £20, you can just add £3 to it and put it up for sale at £23, and that's all you have to do. All right. Then, your customers, when they buy, they will, of course, see different shipping options. And then you can also set those options by yourself. So you can decide, to pay the amount for shipping. This is something we tested with Atuche recently, about 2 weeks ago. So she decided to pay the £6, which is the cost from Nigeria to the UK for every order. All right. And then she told her customers to pay just the local fees. So you can decide to do that, or you can decide to allow your customers to pay the full cost, which is the shipping from Nigeria to the UK and then from the UK to their doorstep. I'll be showing you how much that will be, or you can offer to just pay the full cost for them. So the system is flexible. It allows you to pick which one you would prefer to pay. You understand? And you can set that, you can change it as you like. Everything is flexible for you on our platform. All right, so why does it work for you? All right, so number one, our system guarantees you higher profit margins. All right, if you're selling something in Nigeria for, say, 20,000 naira or 30,000 naira, you can easily sell the same thing in the UK for £20. All right, so you can look at the difference. Because our site is global facing, what it means is that the customers that go there are international customers, and they would only see the price that you put for international customers. All right. I know that a lot of our vendors do that. Products that they sell in Nigeria for 20, 30,000, by the time they get to our website, we have products on our website where people are selling for £100, and they are selling. All right. Well, I don't advise that for everybody, but if your brand is big enough, you can sell for £100. There are people that sell on our site for £100 and they are selling. All right. The average price of products on our site is between £35 and £45, and people are selling. All right. So you get that higher profit margin once you list in foreign currency. Another thing that works for you is that it makes you more competitive. Because you are offering, cheaper shipping everywhere, the places we cover, Europe, UK, Canada. Because you're offering that, it makes you more competitive. It means that you can sell your product quicker than somebody who is not using our solution. All right. Again, I've said it before, you get a free online storefront, which is a full website that you will be able to set up in 5-10 minutes and start listing your product and then start selling. All right. We offer you global reach. Like I said, we ship to the UK, we ship all over Europe, we ship to the US, and we ship to Canada. And then, of course, the automation where it calculates the shipping fee automatically, and also, handles your inventory, how you get your money. Everything is automated. All right. So these are the fees. This is how much you need to pay, how much your customers, would need to pay for delivery, and how long it takes to get to them. All right. So if the customer lives in the UK, all they pay is the £6 Nigerian to UK shipping fee, and then the local fee, which is £4, and then that gives a total of £10. That's all they will pay to ship from you in Nigeria all the way to their doorstep in the UK. People in Europe will pay about £18, but they will have to wait for about 21 days. USA and Canada will pay about £23 and also be waiting for 21 days. We're going to take questions. So please, because I'm sharing my screen, I can't see if your hands are raised or if you have any chats. I can't see anything. But after I finish the presentation, I will look for any questions in the chat. So put your questions in the chat or raise your hands, and once I finish the presentation, we'll take questions. All right, so let's walk through how this works step by step. All right, the first step is for you to register with us. So you go to our website, hub234.co.uk. You register as a vendor. The registration takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Once you're registered, there's a brand checklist that you will see on your dashboard. You'll be taken to your dashboard. You will see a brand checklist of things that you need to put in place, just to make sure that you've crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's. These include, signing the contract with us. It also includes putting in place some key information, such as your return policy, which I will explain in a few minutes. So your return policy, your terms and conditions, and all that. All right. So the system is flexible enough to allow you to set up, to set your terms and conditions, and then, anybody who buys from you is held to those terms and conditions. And so once you register, then of course you put your store logo and a banner, that will show your your brand image. And then once you're done with that, you can start adding products to your site. Sorry, I just got. Yes, the meeting, I just got a question from somebody. The meeting is being recorded, and we will send the link to it to you after the meeting. All right. So, Abiodun, please, just a minute. Let me just sort this out. I'm just going to disable annotations because somebody's annotating over the screen. All right. So, the next step after you add your product, when you're adding your product, you need to select the shipping class. Now, this is very, very important. The shipping class determines how the customer pays, or what amount the customer pays. So we have 3 different options. So you can do just insured shipping. All our shipping is insured, by the way, up to £50 per order. So you can decide to pay, excuse me, the Nigerian to UK shipping fee for your customer. You can decide that your customer pays everything. If that's the case, you select Nigerian UK shipping, or you can decide to do free shipping. Those are the 3 options that we offer by default. But you can also, if you want to, do something extra, you can also reach out to us and we can do that for you. You can decide to increase the UK shipping fee, the Nigerian to UK shipping fee. You can decide to increase it, for your customers. That's up to you. Or you can decide to reduce it by any amount. That's up to you. Like I said, it's flexible. Just let us know what you want to do, and then we'll just implement that for you. All right. But for now, the default ones we have are these 3. All right. When you add your products, please make sure you're using clear pictures. All right. Bear in mind that this is an international, a global, platform. So of course, that you need to put your best foot forward. All right. And then, of course, our system, because we are located in the UK, our system will only show you pounds. For now, when you're adding your product, it will only show you pounds. But what happens is that we also have a geolocation feature whereby anywhere that the customer is, it will read their IP address and show them the correct amount or the correct currency. All right. So once you make a sale, you will receive an email. It's automated. You'll receive an email notification in the email, whatever email address you provide to us. So please make sure that you are registering with an email address that is valid. Otherwise, you will not receive any notifications. So you receive an email notification. All you need to do is to pack the product securely in a mailer bag and make sure that it is sealed. It has to be a sealable mailer bag, remember that these products are coming all the way from Nigeria to the UK. If you just put it in a nylon bag and it comes out, then we don't know how we're going to be able to trace your products. So it's very important that you put it in a sealable mailer bag, and then you label the mailer bag with the order number that you will see in the email. All right. Once you've done that, then you will send your order to our Nigerian warehouse. All right. The way we operate is we ship every 2 weeks. All right. So if you miss this week, you can always get the next week. All right. Our next shipping date is the 14th of November. So if you can get on the site and put your products, if you're able to sell, then and you can get the products to our Nigerian warehouse by the 14th of November. Well, 24 hours, you need to get it there 24 hours before then. So, on the 13th, get it to us on the 13th, and then we'll ship on the 14th, and then the number of days that we have promised will start to count. All right. So what we will do is, once you have shipped it to our Nigerian warehouse, we will collate everything into one shipment, and then we'll ship everything to the UK. You will not need to pay, by the way, you will not need to pay anything. Just get it to us. The only thing you're paying is the cost of getting it to us at our Nigerian warehouse. All right. Every other thing has been paid on the site, except for, if you select free shipping, or you select that you want to pay the Nigerian UK warehouse, then we'll contact you and arrange for that payment. But if you say the customer pays everything, you're not paying anything again. Just get it to us, and then we move it from there. So we'll ship it to the UK, and then we'll arrange the individual delivery from there. All right. So like I said again, this, of course, would be leveraging on the fact that we are shipping it in one bulk shipment, which makes it cheaper for your customers. All right. So once the product or the order has been delivered to your customer, the system automatically updates the order to completed. Now, depending on what you set as your return policy, like I said, your return policy is flexible. It's whatever you decide it is. Depending on what you set as your return policy, that number of days will be added to the date where the product is marked as completed. And then, let's say, for instance, you set 7 days as your return window. Once the product is marked as completed, then you count 7 days. After that 7 days, then you can withdraw. To withdraw, all you need to do is sign into your dashboard. We'll be looking at the dashboard shortly. Sign into your dashboard and then click on withdraw. Once you click on withdraw, within 48 hours, you will receive your payment in whatever bank you've provided to us. All right. We'll look more into the kinds of banks that you can use shortly. All right. So you can get payment in a variety of bank accounts. We support each one that is on the screen, so you can get paid in Naira. So what will happen is we will convert the pounds to Naira and pay it directly into your Nigerian account. That means you don't have to open a DOM account. You don't have to do anything. You will receive the value of the pounds for that day. All right. For whatever the value of pounds is on that day, we'll convert it and we'll send it directly to your Nigerian account. And that is free. You don't have to, there are no charges for that. You can also decide to provide us with your DOM account, your Nigerian DOM account, but that payment is not free. We don't charge anything for the payment, but there will be bank transfer fees, which are completely out of our control. I can't tell you how much that will be. It depends on the banks that are involved. All right. You can also choose to pay it into DOM accounts from other countries, apart from the UK. Again, there will be a bank transfer charge, which I cannot tell you how much it will be at this moment because it depends entirely on the bank that you use. And then, of course, if you have a UK bank account, we can just transfer it in pounds to your UK bank account, and that is also completely free. All right, so this is an important bit. Sorry, excuse me. This is an important thing that we need to let people know. All right. First and foremost, Hub234 is not a marketing platform. We're a logistics platform. All right. We do some marketing for vendors, but we don't do the marketing on an individual basis. All right. So we run promotions from time to time where we get vendors to buy in. So if you buy in as a vendor, we could decide to say, okay, we're going to do free Nigeria to UK shipping for all these products within this period, any products bought within this period. All right. So if you are willing to do that promotion, of course, we will send out an email to everybody, to all our vendors, and then anybody who is interested can reach out, and then we will just set that up for you. We'll give you maybe a coupon that you can, use in your advertising, in your marketing, and then we will run an ad. We'll run an ad that's facing, either wherever we've decided to run the promotion. Let's say we decided to run it in the UK, or we decided to run it in UK or in Europe. We will run an ad for that period. But the thing is, that ad, if any vendor who's buying into that ad would be expected to contribute towards the ad. So it's a cheaper way for you to run an advert, okay? Because what will happen is anybody who's interested, we would all have to get on a meeting and agree on what we are looking at for a budget. And then once we agree on a budget, everybody contributes and we run the ads, and then that helps you sell. But primarily, you are expected to do your marketing yourself. All right. It will be difficult for us to market individually for vendors, because how much, do you understand? If we say we spend £100 on an advert for one vendor, can that vendor sell enough to pay that £100 off? It might be difficult. So what we do is we do a general advert for every vendor who's involved. We'll set that up, and then we would run the ad on your behalf. All right. So, but there are different ways that you can market on your own. Okay. You have your unique website link, which you can share on social media, and just say, look, for my customers in Europe or in UK, please visit this link to buy. So you can also use limited coupons, which you can generate, from your dashboard. I'll be showing you how shortly. You can offer free shipping, by paying the fee yourself. Like I said, we did that with Atuche a couple of weeks ago, and it really worked. He was able to make quite a number of sales. You can also, generate content from your customers. We can put you in touch with your customers. You can get in touch with them to give you reviews. You can get in touch with them to give you unboxing videos and everything like that. All right. And of course, another thing that some of our customers do is they collaborate with micro influencers here in the UK or in other countries, which also gives them some visibility. So there are different ways that you can market. And of course, we are here to support you. If you need any support, just reach out to us, and then we will guide you as required. All right. So I mentioned before that you are able to set return policies. This is very important because when you're selling things internationally, many customers, they expect you to have a return policy. All right. But it is just a policy. There's no compunction. There's no law that says that you have to give a return. Yes, it might affect how your customers view you, but there's no law that says you have to offer a return, but you have to state it there in your policy that you do not accept returns. All right. So that's one policy you can put in place, no returns. You can also have a policy where the customer pays the return shipping. That's usually when you have products that are damaged, that are not damaged, but the customer just doesn't like it and they just want to return it. So if the product is not damaged and the customer doesn't like it, they just want to return it, you can choose for them to pay for the return. And then, of course, you also select the number of days, the window that they have to return it. Another option you can have is for you to pay for the return shipping for, on damaged items. So the customer has received the item, they don't like it for whatever reason, not because it's bad or damaged. They just don't like it and they want to return it. You can have a shipping policy or a return policy that allows you to pay for the return. Okay. And then another option you can have is an exchange. So if you send something that, arrives here, gets to the customer, is damaged, or it's the wrong size, anything can happen, okay? So you can now decide, okay, we'll exchange it for you, and then you can send that in the next shipping. But of course, you'd have to decide who also pays for that. Like I said, it's up to you. We have templates, return templates on the site, which you can download and alter to suit your own needs. Okay. So, but once you register, you'll be able to download the return template and then alter it. It's on your dashboard. All right. So just to let you know, whatever return policy you put, Hub234 will follow it and we will back you up. All right. Because there are warnings on the site for customers to check, return policies and all that. All right. So if anybody buys and then wants to go funny, we can always tell them, look, the warning was there for you to check it. If you decided not to check it, this is the terms and conditions that were in place for you to buy. All right. All right. So key dates. Like I mentioned before, our next shipping date is Friday, 14th of November. Orders must reach our Nigerian warehouse 24 hours before then. And then we ship every 2 weeks after that. All right. So any marketing you're going to do, you must plan it around those shipping windows. Okay. So that you don't disappoint your customers. All right. So what are the next steps? The next steps is for you to register and log in, complete your brand checklist, upload your products and set the correct shipping class, market your store, and then prepare your orders before the cutoff date. All right. Right. So this is how we work. All right. We make it effortless for you, but you do have to do some marketing. All right. We are not a marketing platform. You cannot say because you've put it there that you're expecting that you're going to sell automatically. No. The truth of the matter is that once another vendor markets their store and directs people to their own website, those people will not see any of your products. All right. They will not see any of your products automatically, except if they decide to go and start searching the list of other vendors we have. So they will not see your products automatically. And then also another feature we have on the site is that a customer cannot buy from 2 vendors at the same time. They can only buy from 1 vendor at the same time at a time. They can buy, of course, they can buy 3, 4, 5 items from that 1 vendor, but they cannot add it with, items from another vendor. All right. So you have to market your products, okay? And then we'll handle all the rest. We'll handle the logistics, we'll handle the shipping, and we'll handle getting you paid at the end of the day. All right. So our contact details are on the screen. You don't need to bother. Like I said, we will be sending you the link to this recording. And then, of course, for those who decide to sign up, there are other ways on the site where you can contact us. All right. Right. So that brings us to the end of this presentation. Thank you very much for listening. We will now take questions if you have any. All right. So, are there any questions so far? Please, you are all muted. So in case you're talking, please unmute yourself. Are there any questions? All right. So if there are no questions, what we will be doing now is I'll be taking you to the website, and then we'll look at a few of we'll look at how the website functions, and then of course we will I'll also show you how to register and how to add products. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to share my screen again so that I can take you to the website. All right. So this is the Hub234 website. Oh, somebody sent a chat. Sorry. Oh, okay. That was the question you wanted to ask. Thank you, Thomason. All right. So this is the Hub234 website, and this is actually one of our vendors. This is her own web page. So as you can see, only her products show up. All right. And like I said, you can have terms and conditions, which you can set over here. Your return policy, everything. You can look at your products. You can set some of your products as featured. All right. So if you set your product as featured, it shows, up at the top of the page. You can do that from your dashboard. I'll be showing you that in a few minutes once we log in. You can see that we are not yet logged in. So that to tell you, you can look over there to know if you're logged in. All right. So you can see from here, look at some of our products. You can see this ships from Nigeria. All right. The reason why it shows ships from Nigeria is because she has set that at the time when she was adding the product. So that product, this particular product, that address is not in the UK at all. She's selling it directly from the US. She's selling it directly from Nigeria. This second product, the Mimi halter and Cara dress, is you can see that it's 20 in stock. That's because this vendor has some of her products with us. And so once this sells, it will be shipped out directly from our UK warehouse. All right. This third product, the Rennie black slit shirt, she has some of them with us in the UK warehouse, and she also has set it to sell from Nigeria. So what will happen is once the stock that she has with us, once it's exhausted, it will now show as just ships from Nigeria. All right. So those are the three different things that customers can see when they get to your web page. So depending on the inventory that you have with us, you can either show ships from Nigeria, which means you don't have inventory with us. You can show that it's in stock, or you can show that it's in stock and it also ships from Nigeria. All right. So, like I mentioned, if you want to contact us, there is also a small, if your customer wants to contact you, there's an email, based form here that they can fill and send you a message via email. That's if they don't have your Instagram or whatever, but we just have that in case your customer wants to contact you. Excuse me. So once you add your products, we have different categories. depending on what you sell, you can add them to those categories. All right, so let me show you how to register. Again, if you have any questions, sorry, but okay. Oh yes, hello, there are questions you can ask after I finish this. You can still ask questions if you have them. I'll give time for that. And then, of course, there is a community that you can join for our vendors. But that's only once you have registered as a vendor. All right, so let's go ahead to register. Like I told you, it takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, before then, let me show you what it looks like when. So these are some of our vendors. Let me show you what it looks like when you add a product. So let's pick this product that ships from Nigeria. You can also set size and all that. So you can see that it will tell them that it ships from Nigeria. So we've added that to the cart. And you can see from here that it has automatically given them the total amount that they will be paying if it's shipping from Nigeria. All right. Let's remove this and add something that is here with us. All right, so this is in stock here with us. Let's add it to cart. And you see that it has automatically put the amount that they will pay. Because this is in stock with us, they will pay £4 and that's it. All right. You might ask, what happens if somebody puts an international order, and so an order that ships from Nigeria and one that ships from the UK? I'll just quickly show you that. All right, so you can see that it has added both the cost of shipping the one from Nigeria and also the one from UK. So what will happen for this kind of order is that we will first send the one that is in the UK. We will send it immediately, and then the customer will wait for the direct address. All right. And everything has been, paid for. There's nothing that you need to do. There's no cost for alarm. They've picked two products, one in the UK, one in Nigeria, and it's handled automatically. All right. Right. So we're just going to remove these items because we don't want to. What will happen is that when people add things to the cart, it is removed from your inventory automatically. So we don't want to have that happen. All right, so I'm going to show you now how to register. All right, so this is the registration cart. Sorry, it's showing this continue shopping because I didn't click on continue shopping before. So it leaves the notification there. But if the customer clicks on continue shopping, it will remove it. So register. We're just going to register with a random email. So say test.1@gmail.com. All right. And then we will put a password, just a random password. Now, very important, when you are registering, you can either register as a customer or as a vendor. You need to select vendor. All right. So when you select vendor, it comes with some additional information required. So your first name, Ladi, 234, the name of your brand. All right. So test brand. We're just going to test this. It will automatically generate this, so you don't need to bother about that. But this will be this part under this one with HTTPS, will be your own website address. So you can actually edit it if you want. All right. So you can choose what you want as your website address. All right. All right. So of course you need to put a phone number. But just put in anything. But please, you need to put, I'm testing this. You need to put the actual phone number and the actual email address, okay? Otherwise, your customers will not be able to contact you. So you tick this. You can decide to read the terms and conditions if you like, but we won't waste time with that. And then if you also want to hear from us, from our newsletter, you can subscribe to it. But we won't waste time with that. So just click on register. Oh, sorry. This has to have more up to 6. So you register. All right. So sorry about this. It's asking for a stronger password. I just use test 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if it will take that. No. All right. So your password has to be, at least medium for it to allow you to register. It won't allow a weak password. All right. So this is your dashboard, your vendor's dashboard. From here, you can see everything, your total sales, how much your net sales is. So your net sales is how much you've made minus our commission. You can also see how much you've paid us in commission. You've seen the number of your products sold, your total earnings. So you can see everything directly from your dashboard. So this is a fully functional website that can show you everything. You can see your list of orders. You can see everything, a lot of information. And you can also filter it if you want. All right. So now your balance is 0 because, of course, you've not made any sales. Excuse me. So you can add products. All right. So if you go to products, you see there are no products yet. So you add a new product. So put in the name of the product, test product. Now you can have a simple product that doesn't have size. Remember, I told you can set size, you can set things like size, you can set things like color. But for this, we'll just go with simple. We have a video online where, okay, you can actually get to it from here. You can see our guide on adding new products or watch our videos. We have videos for adding products without size or color, which is simple product. And we have one for adding products with size and color. So just click on the links. You can watch the videos. Then remember I said the vendor checklist. So once you register, please visit your vendor checklist and then do everything on the checklist. Okay. You will need to sign the vendor contract. I've just put it on a new tab. So that's the contract there. You can read it, go through it, and then put your name, your business name, your email address, your phone number, the date, and then you can sign with your mouse. Okay? And then submit. Once you submit, we will get that. Please, that is very, very important. We will not send out your orders if we find you've not signed the contract. Okay? Because we also need to protect ourselves. We don't want a situation where we'll send it and then we can't back up what we've set. what we've sent. Then set up your profile, put your logo, your contact details if you've not provided it, your banner. You can put your terms and conditions. This is optional, but you need to put it there, especially if you are shipping from Nigeria. Your terms and conditions need to be there. You can click, there's a link provided for you. You can click on it. Like I said, we have templates. You can put your terms and condition templates, your shipping policy templates, your return policy templates. All right. So your returns, no returns, the vendor pays, the customer pays, no refund, you pay. That's an exchange. All right. So you can download it and, edit it as you like. And then provide your information for payment. That's your bank information. I'll show you where to provide that in a minute. Then you add your products. All right. So we're on adding new products, test products. So it's simple. Select the category you want it to be in. Women, let's say it's a dress. How much do you want to sell it? Let's say 20 pounds. You can upload a picture here. I'm just going to select one from our library. Oh, sorry. You need to upload because this is your own account. You can't see other people's pictures. So you need to upload an account, a picture. Let's see. We'll just upload this. All right. So skip copying. So you can see that the picture is already there. The price, you can leave select brand. Then you can put tags. It helps with searching. So you can have dress, anything you like that you feel you can use to tag your product. It's up to you. Put a description. This is important, please. You need to be able to describe your product. So you have the short description, which shows when the person loads the picture, and then you also have the long description, which the customer can click on to get more information. They can both be the same thing. It doesn't matter. All right. Now, this is a very important area. All right. So you need to click on enable product stock management, and then you need to click on allow back orders, but notify the customer. This is very important. Okay. Those two settings need to be in place. That is what will show the customer that the product ships from Nigeria. So please make sure you put it in place. And then you need to make sure that you select that this product requires shipping. Another very important thing, please, you need to put in the weight of your product. Please put in the weight. If it gets here and it weighs more than you have said it does, then we will bill you for the extra. Okay. So, but once you have put the weight, the system will automatically calculate the shipping based on the weight. Okay. So, take note, this weight is in kg. So if the average item is about 500 grams, the average dress is about 500 grams. But if you write 500, that is 500 kg. So you need to say 0.500. That gives you 500 grams. All right. You can leave the length, width, and height. Then, very important, you need to set the shipping class. So if you put it to insured UK shipping, that means that product is with us. If that product is not with us, please do not put it. What will happen is that if anybody buys it and it is not with us, we will just refund the person automatically. All right. But for you, if you are going to be shipping from Nigeria, put it as Nigeria to UK shipping. Please make sure you also put it as shipping only. because you are not here in the UK, so you don't want to be paying taxes here. But we have to pay taxes on shipping anyway, so please always put it on as shipping only. And then that's it. So that's it. You've added a picture, you've added a product. Just click on Save Product. And your product has been saved. So we can view the product and just to see how it looks. All right, so this is your product here. You can see your brand name here. You can see the amount here. We also offer customers the ability to use Klarna. Klarna is a business that offers loans, so they can buy it on credit. Okay, so that's another thing you can use for your marketing. The short description is here, and the long description is here. If you've put your shipping policy, it will be here. Your information, which you will set on your dashboard, will also be here. All right, so that is it for products. So if you have any orders, you can always come here and see any orders you have. I told you can use coupons, so you can come here and set up any coupons. If, for instance, you want to give 10% discounts, all you do is add coupon, put a type 2, 10% discount. It can be anything. The title can be anything. You can put a description. This description is just for you. The customer doesn't see it. Gives 10% off. And then you can select percentage discount. And then enter how much you want. So this is if you have, so this is percentage discounts. You set percentage discount, you can put 10, and that gives 10% discount. All right. You can set it for the person to only be able to use it once. Or you can say, oh, okay. So you can go to social media and say, we are giving away 10 coupons, and then set 10 here. It will only allow 10 people to use it. All right. You can also say one person should use it only one person can only use it once. All right. And then you can set it that, okay, we want it to expire next week. So you can run a campaign on social media and say, we're giving out 10% to the first 10 people who comment discount. And then, and you have to comment it before the end of today. And so you can do that. If you have any items on sale, you can say they shouldn't be applied. If you want a minimum amount, so there are many things you can set, okay? But in the interest of time, I will not go into all the settings. You can play about with it and see how it affects your products. You can also allow free shipping. All right, so you just click on create, and that coupon will be created for you. All right. And all you need to tell them is when they are checking out, they should just use this coupon code, 10% discount. So once they type it in, it will automatically give them the discount. All right. So there are many reports that you can generate. Well, we won't waste time on that. So this is withdrawal. So you can see your balance withdrawal. Your balance is this, and you can see your minimum withdrawal amount. Usually is 0. So just click on request withdrawal, and that's all. All right, and we will receive that, and then we will make the transfer to you automatically. Now you have announcements, which is something you can put on your store, which will just show as a banner on your store. We won't waste time with that. You can play with that later. And then of course your settings. So if you go to your settings, you can set your store settings. So here you can add your banner. Once you click on it, upload banner, you upload it and save it. You can put your logo here. Once you put your logo here, it will show. Put in your address. Well, the address is not really necessary. Well, no, it's necessary. Put in your address, your street and address, your town, the town you're in, or your state. You can leave postcode, put the country, Nigeria. Your phone number is already showing. Now you can choose if you want your customers to be able to see your email in their store. Okay, so and then of course, then you need to click show terms and conditions, and then you put in your conditions, your terms and conditions here. This biography is for here where we had vendor info. So that biography will show here where you have vendor info. Okay. So you can set that, is also optional. You don't need to put that, but you do need to put terms and conditions and put your return policy there. All right. So payment over here, add payment method. So you can, if you have a PayPal account, we can also send it directly to your PayPal account, by the way. And then you can just do direct to bank transfer. And then you put in your account details here. All right. Shipping, you don't really need to bother about this. We've already configured shipping. So just leave shipping alone. So those are the two things you really need to do: your store settings and your payment settings. And once you have all those done, then you can be up and running, add as many products as you like, as long as you mark them as back orders, so that it will show that it's shipping from Nigeria. You can have an unlimited number of products. Right. So I'm going to stop the sharing and we can ask if you have any other questions. Does any other person have any other questions? All right. So since there are no other questions, we will end this here. Like I promised, we will send the recording and any other information that we need to send. We will send it to your email in the next couple of days. All right. So if you're interested in joining us, you're interested in being with us, please just go to the website and register, and then you'll be up and running. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
All right. Thank you.
All right.